Hello and welcome to Crypto News, September 15, 2025, and here are the top cryptocurrency news stories. First of all, have a great week everyone, and it's time to get to our news. We're going to China, where via people who know other people, who know the business, it's been reported that a major Chinese fintech, we don't know which one, is exploring the Venom blockchain market to enable cross-border exchanges. As I said, we don't know many details. We're also going to Vietnam, where things are a bit clearer. Vietnam has launched a 5-year pilot program for the purchase of cryptocurrency with strict controls. Effective immediately, the pilot program requires cryptocurrency transactions, from issuance to transactions to payments, to be conducted in Vietnamese dong. The resolution also stipulates that issuers must be Vietnamese businesses, registered as either limited liability companies or joint stock companies under the enterprise law. Next, we'll look at our companies and we'll see Pop Culture Group, which in simple terms bought $33 million in Bitcoin. We learned that institutions like MicroStrategy and Metaplanet together hold 12.3% of the total Bitcoin supply on the planet, with funds holding the lion's share compared to listed companies, as you can see from our chart. Next, we'll look at tokenization, and we'll see Nasdaq, which wants to get serious about it. We learned that Nasdaq has asked the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, for a rule change that would allow tokenized shares to be traded on Nasdaq. Nasdaq sees a lot of interest in such products, and wants to include stocks from the likes of Apple, Google, Amazon, Meta, and other major giants, giving customers the opportunity to own these stocks with or without blockchain support. This, besides being very important in itself, is also very important for blockchains like Algorand, Ethereum, and Solana, which, as you can see, have the lion's share of tokenized stocks on their chains, especially Solana and Ethereum, because they have more tokenized stocks compared to Algorand. The tokenization of stocks already has a valuation of $500 million, with almost 70,000 people invested in this form of stock. Continuing in our news, we will also look at our exchanges and see Backpack, which is opening an exchange in Europe. Backpack announced the launch of Backpack EU, which operates in Cyprus and has a MiFID II license from the European Union. The exchange positions itself as one of the fully regulated exchanges in Europe that offers cryptocurrency derivatives, starting with perpetual futures contracts. So another exchange in the cryptocurrency market, and it's time to head to Korea. We're going to a South Korean exchange called UBIT, which is also the largest exchange in South Korea. We learned that an Ethereum Layer 2 called Giwa has launched, which has entered the testnet. This particular one uses Optimus technology to achieve a 1-second block time. From our exchanges, it's time to move on to our coins, and we're going to Hyperliquid. We learned that the community voted Native Markets as the company that will build USDH, Hyperliquid's official stablecoin. According to the company's CEO, they will start testing in a few days to start building this particular stablecoin. Moving on to our NFTs, we're going to auction giant Christie's. This is one of the largest auction houses in the world, if I'm not mistaken, and it had NFTs in its products. However, as you know from Crypto News, NFTs do not have much interest and money at the moment, so everyone is slowly abandoning them. For the latest news of the day, I want to tell you that the former CEO of Celsius will go to prison for 12 years for his crimes and the fraud he committed against many investors in the cryptocurrency market. We will go to our beloved cryptocurrency market, where Bitcoin is at $115,000, with the price trying to go up as we see. That wraps up the top news for crypto today, September 15th, 2025. I'd like to remind you that the content you just watched is created for educational purposes only and should not be considered as investment advice, but rather as investment opinion. Please subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and feel free to comment. Take care everyone and have a good day.